to show you how to log into your VineRight.com instructor account and manage your dances, locations, and more. First thing you do is go to VineRight.com. You'll see a tab near the top says My Account. Click on it. Enter in your user name and password, typically your email address, and click Login. Once I've logged in, I can do several things. One, adjust my profile. Just make sure your data is correct. If you have a website, add it in. Your Facebook page, probably don't need your contact phone number, but your email is important. Upload a good image, just browse for it and click Upload. Next tab over is line dances. If we click this tab, we'll see a list of dances in this account that have been added. It's very simple to add them and manage them. Let's add a dance. We can either just use the standard search for all the dances in the database, of which it is very complete, or click on Advanced and maybe drill in a little closer. Here we'll pick the choreographer by last name and dances that have videos only. I click Search and here's the list. If I want, I could click on the preview and see a video of the dance, read some of the details. Or I could drill in and look at the step sheet. If I click on that tab, the standard file comes up. It'll have the music, tutorials, and a demo, an online step sheet, or a PDF version. And of course the PDF is best for printing. I could also just add this directly to my account by clicking this button, or go back to the search. At the search level, I could add it by clicking here. So let's add 15 rounds. The dance has now been added to my account. It's that simple, one click. By default, it's put in my current folder, or I could move it to archive. For demonstration reasons, I'll move it. One click and it's now in the archive. If I click on the archive tab, there's the dance and all the rest that are in the archive. If I want to move it again back over to current, I just click it. I'll move it to current and this one. I can move a couple at a time. Click on current. There it is. If I want to delete one, it's as simple as clicking the delete button. Page refreshes itself and the dance is gone. If I want to look at these from not every level all at once, but say just the beginners, I'm in the current tab, that which I'd be teaching at this time, and if I click beginner, it'll separate them. Now it's just beginner dances. This is handy for our dancers out in the public view, which we'll look at in a minute. So again, I can go to all dances, the current tab, or what's in the archive, and at any given level. I can search to add a new dance, standard search, or advanced. The other way to add a dance is simply go to the regular tabs for the website, the newest, the hottest. So for example, let's click on the hottest. I can preview them, of course, check out the step sheet, read about the other details, see how they are on the list, or once I've made my decision, such as Nothing But You, click Save. Having done so, it's going to take me back to my dance page where that dance has been now saved. Right there. Nothing But You. It put it in current view. And I could go right to the step sheet, check out the video, or delete it. Page will refresh itself and the dance has been deleted at that point. There's my new list. Next tab over is locations. This would be locations that I teach at on a regular basis. If I wanted to add a new one, I would click this green button put in the business details, name, I'm the instructor, the rest of the business details, an accurate address, including a full name, state or province, and then submit it. Once this is submitted, our office will see that and add a GPS point, which will place this location on the master map. It'll be searchable by the various words I'd put in, such as town, state, country, so it's best to try to do that accurately. At any time, I can go to the Locations tab and edit an existing location. Say this one here that I have in there, I could change the hours. I have Thursday 7 to 8, Wednesday 7 to 9. Say I made a mistake or have changed my hours, and this one has become 7 to 8. Submit that, and the change is automatic. So over on the maps, on the site, if somebody was looking for a place to go, they would see the correct hours. Try to keep that up to date. The next tab over is Facebook. What happens here is it will give you an idea of what your Facebook or a post to Facebook would look if you were to post your VineRight.com instructor link, which is right here. If this link was pasted into Facebook on a post, it would generate your image and description as a line dance instructor. Next tab over is Step Sheet. If we click on it, we'll notice that we can upload a file, which would be a step sheet, preferably a Word document. You can use a PDF, but we would prefer it to be a Word document. Once submitted, the office would prepare it for submission to the database. At any time on any of these dances throughout the system, if you go to the step sheet, you can add a video. So, for example, if I was to go to the newest dances, whether they're in my account or not, and I had just taught it and I just filmed it, I could go to step sheet, and right at the top there's an add video link. If I click on it, the one thing it will ask us for is it a tutorial or is it a demo? Submit, but make sure it's the full YouTube URL. There's an example of one right up here. That's what they look like. Just put it in here, submit it, and we'll add it to the dance. So back to my account. Those are the buttons. Profile, line dances, locations, Facebook marketing, and step sheet. Out at the front end, when the public goes into the website and is looking for someone to teach them or a place to go, they'll see all the instructors. They could also just search for instructors. So let's say I wanted to go to one in this town that I've just typed in. There's 3 instructors. I click on any one of them and I'll get a light profile on the person. I could, the current times and locations of their teaching, what they are teaching. So for example, I click here on current and say I'm a beginner. I'll just click beginner. I'm not going to look at the other ones right now. And there's a list of beginner dances. As the public, I can preview it by clicking on it and watching the video, working at home, or I can click the title and go right to the step sheet. We have found that most will be watching the videos. The other option they can do is click in the archive and see what you've taught in the past. If they click on the Lessons tab, this will give them map options. This is where your locations will show up. So they can either just search, given a town they're going to, or maybe by the day of the week. Here's a map just came up with a location in Barrie, and there it is there. It will show who's instructing based upon their account and how up to date it is, the time, the exact map location. If the person, say, is using a mobile phone and wants to get there by directions, they'll just click this and it'll open them up a Google directions map straight to the place. Again, click on My Account to put your data in, your dances, your locations, and if you need any help, just send an email to info@vineright.com. Thank you.